Pap?
Yeah.
You're 88 years old and you're still reading, eh?
Yeah.
What you reading?
American Free Press.
And what are you reading?
Oh, about judge bribed for harsh sentences in Pennsylvania.
And we're here in Pennsylvania, right?
Yep.
And what are the judges doing here in Pennsylvania?
What are they doing? Just making money by arresting young boys.
And sending them to prison.
Send them to private prison, yeah.
Yeah, people wonder why we're so mad at our government. And then everywhere you look, you find out these public officials that are doing dirt to the American citizens.
Well, what they want to do is get on the internet, look up American Free Press, and get this month's paper, and it's in there. It's on page number 5, I believe, 6. And it'll tell you the complete story.
Right. Now, you're a veteran, right?
Yes.
And you served your country.
Yes.
Did you ever think that when you were serving your country, you were going to be enabling the politicians to do what they're doing today?
Are you kidding?
See, maybe it's your fault. You shouldn't have served. Maybe you should have let the Japs and the Germans win.
Let's not get into that, Bill, because I was disgusted even after I found out how we got into some of these wars.
And of course, we got into that World War II illegally.
Oh boy, did we.
Roosevelt, he set the boys up at Pearl Harbor.
Yep.
I mean, this is nothing new. It's just.
If you want to read a book about it, it's The Deceit at Pearl Harbor, and you can get it through the American Free Press. Go through the Barnes Review books, and you'll get a copy of it, and it's quite interesting.
Right. And what do you think of our fearless leader, Obama?
Let's not discuss that.
Waste our breath on him?
Yes. Please.
Yeah. He's wasting our time, Obama.
He's selling us down the river.
And
our Constitution is meaning less and less every day.
Yeah, it used to be that the government was restricted by the Constitution, that the people had certain inalienable rights endowed by their Creator. And now, even Obama wants to admit that there isn't a Creator and that He endowed us with rights. I mean, the Constitution has been turned on its butt. No longer do the people have rights. We have now responsibilities to pay the government for the government so it can just dole out money so that it gets, its voting groups and voting blocks and satisfy its own needs. It's not satisfying the needs of the people.
You bet.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. And
I would like to say more, but I'm certainly would not be pro-Obama. I'll tell you that right now. Oh boy. No.
Just a shame. Well, thank you very much. And in YouTube land, please leave your comments on whether you like Obama or whether you think our constitutional rights are being taken away. This is Don Hurst. He's busy at work. He's only 88 years old. He works every day. He starts at 6 a.m. and he quits at 5 p.m. or 6 o'clock, depending on when we finally break up for the day. And what he does here today is he's tying rope together. And what he does is he puts all this rope together. We use this rope in our nursery when we tie and untie trees. And Don meticulously puts it back together and makes it available for us to recycle.
Yes.
And reuse.
Yes, recycle the scraps of the rope.
Even the tiny little rope scraps are used. What are they used for, Don?
They're used for starters for fireplaces.
Okay.
And then cartons and the like I cut up for the second starter.
Like these over here, Pop?
Yeah.
Yep, he cuts these up. These are little fire starters. And then these right here, you make these up out of pieces of cardboard.
The scraps out of the cardboard to make spools for the
ropes.
The ropes.
So in other words, this rope will go on a spool, right?
Yep, handmade spool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And what else do you do here during the day? You put
pull weeds.
Pull weeds.
Spray.
Spray.
Spray weeds. If weeds were edible, they would never grow.
Yeah. you also put together our drip irrigation system for our customers.
Put that together. All these little things right here.
Right.
Cut them to size, and then if they're have been used and they're checked out that they're open.
Right.
And also...
so they all get recycled and reused?
Recycled, I keep reducing the size.
And here's a whole bunch of them that he's got all ready. And there's his spray bottles ready to go out into the spray world.
When it stops raining and it's dry.
Yep. And he also takes in, if you have old buckets of nuts and bolts, he sorts them out and he puts them in little boxes here for us, so that when we need a nut or a bolt or a hook. In fact, we used one of these today. Right out of here, there was a wire hanger. We used the wire hanger today. So we actually used one of the little parts that came in. So if you have in your cellar or your garage, you know, twine, rope, buckets of nuts and bolts, or trays filled with nuts and bolts that, you know, should be cleaned out and gone through and sorted, my father would be glad to take them from you. And he'll clean them up, and we'll use them here on the farm. We like to recycle. Isn't that right, Pop?
You better believe it.
We recycle just about everything, don't we?
Waste not, what not.
Yep. And so just let us know. We could also use, if you have any, 18-inch or larger plastic nursery pots for our nursery. Our nursery is located here on Route 313 in Fountainville. And we grow lots of trees and shrubs. And you can see out here the drip irrigation lines that my father puts together. My father also does all the weeding in the yard and keeps it nice and weed free. So stop up and see Don at Highland Hill Farm. Bring us your nuts, your bolts, your twine, your plastic buckets, and other miscellaneous items that you might not want. We also could use miscellaneous PVC, copper, and brass fittings for plumbing. So again, give us a call at 215-651-8329. These are Hetz columnar junipers. They're a deer-resistant juniper that grows to about 15 foot high by 5 foot wide. We grow a lot of boxwoods here at Highland Hill Farm. These are our 18-inch Green Mountain boxwoods. And these are our 24 to 28-inch Green Mountain boxwoods. We grow a lot of other deer-resistant trees and shrubs as well. And those are our 5 to 6 foot green giants. If you need any high quality deer resistant nursery stock, give us a call. We can deliver and plant, or you can stop and pick up. We're on Route 313 in Fountainville, PA. Just give us a call at 215-651-8329. Thank you.